Hi, Chris.
Hi. Hi, how's it going?
How are you? Where are you, in England?
Yeah. I'm in London, yeah.
You're releasing Thought Contagion today, and it was such a big success in social media since you announced it. How are you feeling the minutes previous to the launching?
It feels good. I think for us it's always nice, when we've had a track that's been finished for a while, it's kind of nice to finally get it out there, I think we started work on the song maybe 5 or 6 months ago now. It's still early days. I think it's only been out a few minutes, so it's we'll see what people think. But it's always nice to get it out.
Okay, and it's such a powerful song. I've heard it already. What would you describe the concept behind Thought Contagion in terms of music and lyrics?
Well, I think lyrically it's a fairly simple concept, really. I think it just I guess it talks about how people en masse can be influenced by other people's thoughts and other people's beliefs, and how destructive it can be sometimes. When somebody believes in something so strong that they're able to kind of infect everybody else with their own beliefs and their own thoughts. I think musically, I guess we wanted to make a song that was, a rock song that sounded like Muse, but I think we wanted to bring in some different influences as well. So I think, when you listen to the chorus and the heavy parts of the song, I think it sounds very typical of something that we've done and maybe things that we've done in the past. But when you listen to the verse of the song, it's a fairly stark contrast to the rest of the song in terms of, even though it kind of all originates around the same bass line, it's got quite a heavy R&B influence in there, in terms of the way that the drums sound, and also rhythmically it's quite unusual as well. We wanted to sort of have something that was a little bit of us, but with influences drawn from other places as well.
If you had to say to which album or record of Muse it sounds similar to, what would you say?
Well, I don't think it really sounds similar to any of the other albums, to be honest. I guess it's hard to say. I think that, like I said, there are elements in the song that sound very much like us. But I don't think it sounds particularly like any other album that we've done before, and I don't think it's really been influenced by any other song that we've done before. I think the one thing that keeps coming up, a few people have drawn a comparison to a song called Fury that we did that was a B-side. But yeah, I think it's quite new. I think it sounds fresh and it sounds different.
We know that you will release new songs this year. Will there be a new album or just some standalone singles?
I think there will be a new album. We're working on songs at the moment. I think the idea was for last year and next year was just to release a few singles, and maybe. I think a lot of the time when people put an album out, you kind of release one single and then you release the album. And we thought it might be quite a good idea, rather than do it that way, to kind of release a handful of singles before, so that the album has a little more life. I think the problem is nowadays, people kind of get through albums so quickly now because of the way that people listen to music on Spotify and Apple Music. People kind of listen to a lot more music now, and there's always something new to listen to. So, the lifespan of an album seems to be a lot shorter than it used to be. And I think by doing things this way, it kind of just keeps the album living for a little bit longer. And I think it also just suits the way that people listen to music. People don't really buy albums anymore. And there seems to be much more of an emphasis on individual songs. Particularly with younger people who never really grew up in the era of having CDs or vinyl, and don't really buy into the concept of an album like I guess my generation did and generations before me.
Matt said yesterday that the new tour would blow people's minds with stuff they'd never seen before. Any hints that you could give us about this tour?
Well, it's not going to be for a while yet. We're looking at some new technologies that are available. Obviously, we don't want to say too much yet. I think when we go on tour in 2019, that's quite a long time away. But we've got some really good ideas, and like I said, it's something that we're still looking into, and there's a little bit of research going into the concept behind what we want to do. So I don't think we really want to give too much away at this stage. I guess as the time draws closer to the tour and once we know everything is going to work properly, then we'll probably start to talk about what it is that we're going to do.
Are you thinking about bringing this tour to Argentina?
I'm sure we will, yeah. I mean, I'm sure we'll tour, a lot of South America, and I think the idea is to tour as much of the world as we can.
Okay. Thank you, Chris, for your time and for this interview, and good luck with the new single.
Cool, thank you.